Hey, this is Protean making his first ever VOD. And it's a match between Mr. Niceguy, who's playing as Orange GDI in the top left hand side of the map, and Huds, who's playing as Green GDI in the bottom right hand side of the map. So let's start the game. And I'd also just like to start by saying this is the first time I've ever done commentary or anything like that. So if it's terrible, please don't kill me, because I can't really do anything about it right now since I have no experience. Okay, so we see both players going for power plant barracks build orders rather, in order to capture these tip spikes quickly. And also we see some selling off of tier 1 base defenses in order to quickly get some scouts. And it looks like Mr. Niceguy has gone for 2 rifleman squads, whereas Huds has only gone for 1. So Mr. Niceguy will probably win Scout Wars and be able to scout his opponent's base. And we see 2 engineers from Huds. That's interesting. Even because he only has 1 tip spike. Ooh, 3 engineers. He's probably going for APC engineers, something like that. Whoa, 3 engineers. Okay. Plus 1 going for his tip spike. That's interesting. Anyway, we see that Mr. Niceguy has seen this bunker and is therefore running around the outside of this Tiberium field, or maybe not. It looks like he's trying to get his forces into Hud's base this way, since he's blocked off this entrance. Quite nice anti-scouting there. And he's put another foxhole there, and looks like he's going to do the same thing over here. Well, he might do anyway. So that's actually quite a good idea, I suppose. Stop your opponent scouting your base, which is probably quite important since he's going for 3 APC engineers. Where'd the first one go? There's one, because we only have, wait, oh no. Okay, so there's the first one. There's the second one. And we'll see another APC come out in a second. And we see 2 APC engineers from Mr. Niceguy as well. Okay, this is going to be really hard to follow, because there are just too many APC engineers, but I'll do my best. Right. So we see these two are driving really, really close to each other. Anyway, we see Mr. Niceguy's one. It looks like it's going for the Tiberium spike. This Niceguy's first one. This Niceguy's second one is going for Hud's base. And same thing the other way around, I think. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the first one to arrive, so let's watch this one first. I think it's going for this. No, it's not going for the refinery. It is going for War Factory or Conyard. One or the other. And a watchtower has come up, but will it be enough? It's targeting the wrong APC. And Mr. Niceguy does lose his War Factory, but he has managed to pack up his Conyard. And this second engineer is going to capture a refinery. This is going to put Mr. Niceguy quite far behind in terms of time and economy, since he's just lost a refinery and his War Factory. And where did his third one go? Oh, it doesn't look like Huds has seen Mr. Niceguy's APC engineer, which... Oh, he has seen it. Okay, so Mr. Niceguy has not managed to capture Hud's construction yard. What's he doing? Oh, that is a very nice move. Mr. Niceguy has put up mines around Hud's construction yard, so Huds can't undeploy it. Or rather deploy it, because otherwise the engineer is going to take it, and he can't move it either because it will get killed by the mines. So that is a very, very clever move. Now we see some pit bulls from Mr. Niceguy, who are going to come and harass this a bit more, I think. But there's a predator tank from there, from Huds, which is probably going to force the APC engineer away. Oh my god! Is Mr. Niceguy going to lose his MCV? Sorry, Huds, not Mr. Niceguy. And he has deployed it, and here comes the APC engineer. And no, it redeploys. It packs up. I can't speak. Too much action. But it has been taken down by those pit bulls. And Mr. Niceguy has just taken Huds. Has just taken down Huds MCV. So now both players have been kind of placed at a disadvantage. So I guess they're kind of equal now, I suppose. Because Huds has lost his MTV. And Mr. Niceguy has lost his war factory and a refinery. But he has managed to expand to his blue Tiberium, whereas Huds has not. Right, now we see some tier 1 armor from Huds. Scouting, I suppose, just looking around the map. And we see Mr. Niceguy going for a rocket spam. And there goes the refinery at the blue Tiberium. Right, so in terms of economy, Mr. Niceguy has, not Mr. Niceguy, Huds has 5 harvesters at his green Tiberium and none at his blue. And Mr. Niceguy has 2 at his green and 1 at his blue and 1 that is moving to his blue. So since blue Tiberium is worth double, as we count each of those as 2, that's 2, 4, 5, 6 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I suppose Mr. Niceguy has the upper hand a little in economy, but not very much. And we can see Huds has got his second MCV up, but he hasn't deployed it yet. Over here we see pit bulls harassing a harvester, but I don't think 2 is going to be enough, especially with that epic amount of rocket squads. And then, what? Oh, that's the bunker. I see. However, this is a bit of a fail because there are a ton of rocket squads there, and it looks like those 2. Oh, maybe not. No, come on, target this one. It's got no health. Oh dear. Okay, that's a bit of a fail. But anyway, that foxhole has been taken out, which is going to deprive Huds of his line of sight on this area of the map. And over here we see Huds moving his second MCV to the place where his first MCV died. Let's hope it doesn't hit the leftover mines. And there goes the second pit bull to a rifleman squad. Okay. We see the first proper push of the match from Mr. Niceguy, who's going to try third MCV. What? Huds, what are you doing? You have an MCV. Okay. Anyway, Huds has built another MCV. I'm not sure why. It doesn't. I don't see why he'd want to spam base defenses or anything like that. He might have built one in order to spam watchtowers to stop this, but that's a bit of overkill. Anyway, he is going to use that to spam. He is going to use both his MCVs now to spam watchtowers, and he's building APCs and rifleman squads. And I think this attack force is going to get driven back, just because of the sheer amount of watchtowers which are going to pop up.